What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going over my current build chamber. So let's jump right into this. We'll start off with our monsters. Triple Swiss Scarecrow. This card is essential from stop your opponent from directly attacking you. If your opponent tries to directly attack you, you can discard it, negate the attack, and end the battle phase. You can also try Battle Fader, similar card, but I think Swiss Scarecrow is a better choice of the two. Triple card D. If you don't know what this card does, it can't be special summoned during your main phase. If this card was normal summoned this turn, you can tribute the card, draw 2 cards, and then it becomes your end phase. Also, you can't special summon, but you don't need your battle phase or your main phase 2 with this deck, so it's really good choice for this deck. You can also try Maxi as one of the places since it's limited to 1 now. If you want Double Lab Golem, if you don't know what this card does, you tribute 2 your opponent's monsters and you give them this card in return. They take 1,000 points of damage during each of their standby phases. Unfortunately, you cannot do a normal summon set the turn you activate them. Triple Duality, the only card you're supposed to summon is Lava Golem, so that's the only card that is going to stop Duality for you, or you can't use Lava Golem that turn. I'm sure everyone knows it does. Super good choice in this deck. Double Chain Strike, unfortunately it's limited to, if you don't know what it does, you can only activate a chain link 2 or higher and inflict 400 damage to your opponent times the chain links of this card, and then you can't activate multiple cards and effects in the same chain. Unfortunately, it is limited to 2. 1 DIP is limited to 1. Each player draws 1 card, neither player takes damage to your opponent's next turn. So if you need some delay, this is a good card, plus you get to draw 1. Unfortunately, they get to draw 1, but what can you do? Going on to our traps, this is a trap heavy deck. Triple Just Desert. Your opponent takes 500 damage for each monster they control, even if they're normal monsters. Really good if you get the Ojama Trio going with this card. Triple Secret Blast, so if you don't know what it does, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card they control, but if this card, say, gets Twin Twistered or MST'd, your opponent takes 1,000 damage if this card is destroyed by opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard. Triple Secret Barrel, inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each card in their hand or on the side field. So if they're holding cards in their hand and they don't want to play them out because you know in Chain Burn, you can still get them for 200 points per card in their hand and on the field. Triple Accumulate Fortune, because card D isn't enough draw power. Activate only a chain link 4 or higher, draw 2 cards, and then you can't if it's chain link 4 or higher, you get to draw 2 cards, and you can't have multiple card slash effects in the same chain, just like Chain Strike. Triple Threatening Roar, because the Swiss Scarecrow isn't enough to delay your opponent when he directly attacks you. You can also try Wabaku. I do have 1 Wabaku in this deck, but if you don't know what this card does, your opponent can declare attack this turn. Double Dimension Wall, it's like, if I had a 3rd one, I would play it. It's like Magic Cylinder, but it doesn't target. Double Magic Cylinder, unfortunately I don't have a 3rd Dimension Wall, so I'm playing 2 of these. Double Ojama Trio, so if you don't know what this does, special summon Ojama tokens to your opponent's side of the field. They have 0 attack without defense in defense position on your opponent's side of the field. And they can't be tributed for tribute summon, and when they're destroyed, they take 300 points of damage. This works really well with Desert if they're not playing any cards out or they're not playing any cards in general. Super good card. Unfortunately, it's limited to 2. Double Ceasefire. Unfortunately, it's only effect monsters, but similar to Just Desert, but unfortunately, it doesn't really combo off with Ojama Trio the best. But it's limited to. It's still pretty good though. I'll definitely play it. Or one Ring of Destruction. So you don't know if it does target during your opponent's turn. Target 1 face-up card your opponent controls with attack or less or equal to the life point. Destroy that face-up monster, and then you take damage. Then they take the damage. Curse of Darkness. You might want to side deck like some extra one of these against like pendulum-based decks. So each time the spell card is activated, the controller of the spell card takes 1,000 points of damage. This one might be bumpable too, but honestly, it's only so many decks play spells. All depends on the decks you're facing. If it's a spell heavy deck, this is good. If it's not, then it's not the best card. Since you do play spells yourself, I won't want to play too many of those. And finally, for our last card is a Wabaku. You can also try a second Wabaku if you want and take out one of the threatening drawers, but one Wabaku. So up to you guys. That's really about it, guys. I haven't tried this card yet. Absolute King Backjack. I've seen it in some chamber and deck profiles, but if you guys have tried this card, let me know how it's working out for you guys. That's about it, guys. Some cards you might want to side deck are stuff like Spell Shattering Arrows. But I think that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the deck profile. If you did, make sure to comment below, like, subscribe, all that typical stuff. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.